Hey guys, Crypto Sunday, and what a green week this has been. Wasn't sort of expecting this to come quite so quick. Last week was rather rough, but yeah, up 25% or so, about 38,000 this week. It's sort of largely Bitcoin. People sort of looking for the safety with banks going bust, it seems. It's in the sort of memes of should you hold Bitcoin because the banks are going bust, or should you hold money in the bank because Bitcoin's going bust? But yeah, who knows where to hold it at the moment. It is interesting to see sort of huge green move when people are still unsure about where all these sort of crypto companies are actually going to bank now that Silvergate and Silicon Valley and Signature and everyone are all gone. Unless sort of some of the bigger banks start opening up, then yeah, it's a bit of a wonder. But everyone seems happy, so you got sort of potentially bullish news, DeFi protocols building on Bitcoin, which haven't really seen before. We've sort of seen things to do with the Lightning Network and sort of things that I thought were coming a lot later down the line, atomic swaps, which are sort of very, very low fee swaps from Bitcoin to other currencies, other cryptos, and that's sort of being built into this new platform. So potentially bringing DeFi, as I say, away from sort of Ethereum, because that's where most of the DeFi is on. So I thought that was good news. You've got business partnerships all over the place at the moment. Polygon partnering with Salesforce for NFT-based loyalty program. So Salesforce seem to be sort of getting reasonably involved, not shying away from crypto. And surprise, surprise, it's with Polygon. They do seem to be able to nail down sort of the big companies with partnerships and that sort of thing. So yeah, not unhappy that I ended up keeping my Polygon. So Salesforce came out on the 15th saying that they are expanding their client services to include management of NFT loyalty programs, monitoring real-time blockchain data from collections launched on Ethereum and Polygon with your CRM. So I thought that was more sort of business-like. Not really sure what people are going to be using NFTs for in their sort of large companies, but there you go. Could do well. You have had MasterCard supporting UpTop, a NFT-based loyalty program, through its startup engagement program. So they're putting sort of money into the space, and yeah, it looks like Salesforce are sort of going to be pushing this, which I think is very good sort of endorsement for NFTs and sort of getting away from the monkey JPEGs image of NFTs being sort of completely useless. Good to sort of be giving them a use. So that's good. This was sort of potentially huge, but potentially nothing. A crypto wallet prototype has been found inside Edge. So you can guess a lot of these tech companies are sort of maybe putting a few people sort of to work on building something in crypto. But this was sort of a hidden feature within Edge that hasn't been activated. Not sure how they got into it, but yeah, it's sort of a working crypto wallet, non-custodial. It sort of gives you some instructions about setting it up and everything, so it sort of seems a fully ready to go product, and it's, yeah, as you say, non-custodial, so you keep your private keys and seed phrase and everything. Microsoft don't own your crypto if you put it in there, so yeah, that's pretty good. But the sort of the downside, the risk, if you like, is that people say Microsoft have built an awful lot of stuff on Edge and sort of kept it hidden and just basically killed it off and sort of, said they weren't interested. They haven't commented on this, so could just be something that they tried and aren't really bothered about. But people have said it sort of seems a bit strange for them to develop it to such a fully finished product. Some of the other sort of stuff that they kill off generally looks like it's still in development when they do kill it off. Not too sure about them saying that they're sort of going after Opera and Brave. I'm a Brave browser user, but yeah, Chrome obviously is the big competition for Edge. I wouldn't call Opera and Brave particularly competition. So we'll see what they do and what they sort of integrate with it if they were to release this, but that would be huge. We've got the UK still sort of unsure on what they want to do, how they want to deal with it, saying they want to be a crypto hub and then sort of going after people, banning it, encouraging the banks to ban payments to crypto companies, and now you've got the UK HMRC, Revenue and Customs, wanting crypto to be separated basically on capital gains tax when doing self-assessment. So I thought this was already. I've sort of done my tax through accountants, and they sort of separate it. They want all the details of crypto separate. They don't just want you to say, I've made 10 grand on stocks, crypto, and everything. They want, all the details, and they'll tell you, you've made X amount on crypto, X amount on stocks, and if you had property, separate amount on property. So I kind of thought this was already in place, but they're sort of making it more formal, and they think it will raise £10 million a year once the rules have been introduced, because of people that don't know they have to report crypto tax. So a little bit unusual, and I really can't see 10 million sort of making any difference at all, but it's, I guess, legitimising it rather than sort of banning it, so that's good news. Finally, this is a really weird one. A bet from the former chief tech officer of Coinbase, saying that he thinks Bitcoin is going to $1 million by the middle of June. So 3 months away, because of hyperinflation in the US. So advised people to buy Bitcoin now and get your coins off exchanges. Kind of seems like a bit like Michael Saylor of MicroStrategy, sort of telling people to mortgage their house and put it all into Bitcoin. Not really sure sort of what he's getting at. This would mean a 3,600% gain by June the 16th. And he's made a $1 million bet and a $1 million bet with someone else. So $2 million that he's almost certainly going to lose. So I'm pretty sure he would know this as well. Even if we do get hyperinflation, it's not going to come in 90 days. So yeah, not really sure what he's after and what he's getting out of this. I expect he knows he's going to lose if he does pay up. He knows he's going to lose $2 million. But yeah, presumably he thinks he's going to get something else out of this. If we do go to $1 million in 90 days, then it's probably something as drastically broken, and we may not be sort of worried about sort of the price of crypto so much. You might not even be able to buy a loaf of bread. So yeah, it's odd one this, but we'll see when we start getting crazy predictions like this. You sort of normally think it would be the top of the bull market, but interesting to see. And just looking at the coins for the week, so as I say, this is largely Bitcoin going up. The altcoins are sort of following it, but not sort of outperforming. Normally in a bull market you would expect the altcoins to outperform Bitcoin, but this seems to be largely sort of getting out of banks and sort of pushing crypto, so people are wanting the safe haven of Bitcoin. So that's up 30%. Ethereum up 19%, so underperforming, and Solana up 17%. So yeah, you can see the sort of bigger alts underperforming. Cardano up just under 10%. So that's sort of the worst of the of my layer ones. Chainlink 13.3%. Polygon up 10%, even with their partnership with Salesforce. Audius doing quite well, 30%, matching Bitcoin, and Gala 49%. So best performer of the week, but sort of quite an isolated gain. XRP still barely moving, 4.5% up, but sort of forced rather than really wanting to go up. Quant up 9.5%. That's normally sort of more stable than the others, so expect that. Power Ledger 20%. That's pretty good. Basic Attention Token 18%. And then the small ones, Internet Computer and VeChain, both up about 12%. So, yeah, very much the big boys at the moment, and Audius and Gala, to be fair. But yeah, we'll see where we go. Sort of see if this bull run can continue. I'm expecting a pullback, but sort of nothing too huge. Thinking of sort of going a bit more into the crypto miners, especially if we do get a little bit of a pullback. Got a fair bit of money in the ISA and a little bit of cash on the side. So, yeah, we'll see. But leave your thoughts in comments below and like and subscribe. See you soon.